The first thing I should do is I should just give you a little family update. Miriam and her husband Cade had their first child, Donna, and my first grandchild. And so, here's a picture of Samantha May. Oh, yeah, and by the way, the other Cox kids they're doing okay. So I've been working on updating some course notes and writing an article that analyzes a missions database that's used for training. In my Elements of Greek course, students have been challenged completing structural outlines with the tools that they have available to them. So I've added a couple sections in the notes, along with an example that I hope will help them be able to better do structural outlines. Here, let me show you the example. So in the example, I've put the English text and the Greek text side by side. I've added some arrows to show the order of the phrases that have changed between the English text and the Greek text. I've put in some lines to demonstrate the relationships in the Greek text that I hope my students will be able to see. And I've added line numbers for easy reference. So typesetting all of this was quite a challenge, but Lord willing, it's going to help students to be able to see what the main point of a passage is, and Lord willing, that also will help them preach and teach with better clarity. So I leave for Kenya on August 28th to teach Pauline epistles, Old Testament biblical theology, and New Testament biblical theology. After these courses, I will go to Rwanda and do a pastor's conference there. So it'll be my first time to Rwanda, so I'm excited about being there. So as far as things you can pray about, I would covet your prayers for the Kenya election process. So Kenya just recently had the election for president. A few days ago, the results were announced. It was a very close race, and the loser has said that he's going to contest the results with the Supreme Court. So just a bit of background on Kenyan elections. In 2007, 1,000 people died in post-election violence, and over 300,000 people were displaced. In 2017, around 50 people were killed in post-election violence. So please pray for peace as Kenya goes through this election process. Also, pray for wisdom, that if I need to adjust my travel plans, that I would have wisdom to do that. Thanks so much for your prayers and support.